What is Digisoft printing, and is it better than direct-to-garment when it comes to print on demand? Let's find out. Whether you're brand new to print on demand or you've been using it for a while, you may not be aware of the printing technology that's used behind the scenes. It's a printing technology called direct-to-garment printing, and it has some advantages and disadvantages. Over the last few years, a lot of people have voiced their concerns with direct-to-garment, things like not holding up in the wash or colors not being as vibrant. And across the industry, print-on-demand companies have pretty unanimously used this direct-to-garment printing technology, and there hasn't been much change in many, many years, despite some of the concerns. Well, recently, a new technology has come along called Digisoft, and it's exclusively being used by a print-on-demand company called CustomCat. Now, in today's video, I'm going to take you inside a recent interview that I was able to do with Mick Bassett from CustomCat, where I asked him directly to explain to us what the heck is Digisoft and why is it a game changer for the print-on-demand industry. I also asked him directly about some comments we received on a recent video, which I'll link in the description, where a lot of people were just saying, hey, Digisoft is just direct to film and they're just rebranding it. And so I asked him directly, like head on, is Digisoft just direct to film technology or what is going on there? And Mick gave us some really good insight on what they're actually doing. And so I want to show you this clip from this recent interview where Mick explains all about what Digisoft is, why it's different from direct to garment, why it's changing the game, and he's also going to show you the difference between direct to garment and Digisoft technology, and you're going to kind of see the difference. So I want to take you into that piece of this interview. Hope you enjoy it. Tell us, Mick, about what the crap is Digisoft and why is it awesome?
Yeah, so just a little background first. So, as we were talking about how print on demand kind of grew with the internet, and you had companies like Cafe Press and then Shopify, and really one of the major catalysts of this was the direct-to-garment technology. So DTG has been great for opening up the potential of the industry so that people could create stores and sell low-volume products and all of that.
It allows you to get your t-shirts and products one at a time as opposed to huge quantities, right? So the little guys like us on this stream, we can all now pay for our orders one at a time. That's why DTG is incredible, right?
Yeah, and it also it made it so an infinite amount of designs. You could create a store with 100,000 designs, and it doesn't cost you anything to create that design because it's a digital file, so you can create as many of them as you want, and you pay for it when you make a sale. So it allowed for kind of this proliferation to happen of entrepreneurship. The problem with DTG is that the quality just is not consistent enough. You can have a good DTG print, but if you print 10 of them, you're going to have a good amount of those that are going to come out looking weird. And they can have all kinds of problems, from just fuzziness around the edges to the colors are washed out, to even some of the shirts that I've gotten that look the best, they often will just kind of, you put them through the wash a couple of times and they're gone within a few washes. So Digisoft, the 2 years I would say leading up to this point have been about like intense research and intense testing to try to find something that can check all of those boxes. It's the prints look amazing when they come off the line. They're durable. The hand feel, they feel good. They don't have a funky smell like DTG often has.
That vinegar smell.
They don't have. Yeah, the vinegar smell. It's also kind of sandpapery sometimes. Long story short, it's just a much higher quality product than DTG, and that's why we discuss it as kind of the next generation of print on demand.
Is it just some kind of adapted direct to film technology, or like, is it truly something new? Like, can you just maybe give us a little more how it compares to direct to film, I guess?
Yeah, so it's not direct to film, but the way we describe it is that it's.
Are you looking to start and launch your first online apparel business, or do you have an apparel business that you're looking to grow? Over the last few years, we've been able to help thousands of people start, grow, and scale profitable online apparel businesses through our signature program called Shirt School. And we have a free masterclass that you can watch over at shirtschool.com, where I'll break down the 3-part system that has helped thousands of people make 6 and 7 figures through their online apparel business. Just go over to shirtschool.com. Back to the content.
Yeah, so it's not direct to film, but the way we describe it is that it's a hybrid of DTG and direct to film. So
Okay.
it's not like we don't acknowledge DTF is a part of the process. We when we were researching this, I mean, the DTF prints were more like where we wanted it to go because they're more consistent, they're more vibrant, and they're more durable. But there were a lot of other problems that needed to be solved to get it to the point where it could be scaled commercially and kind of have all the benefits that DTG has. So I can't get into like what our secret sauce is at this point, but I can tell you a few things. Like one, we use our DTG machines. It is a DTG. It has like strong elements of DTG involved in it. But there's also a lot of nuance where I don't think direct to film can emulate as well. For example, we've been testing, just how to get the ink to cure better onto the garment so that it doesn't peel and it doesn't wash off, and also the hand feel. So the biggest complaint I've always heard about DTF is it feels kind of plasticky. What we've been able to find with Digisoft is there are ways to create your products that really make it feel really nice. So like this one, for example, like there's some transparency between the design. So like it feels like you can feel it a little bit, but it just feels clean. It doesn't feel, it feels soft. It feels like the garment. The other thing with Digisoft is when you wash it, so it kind of, when you first get it, it's kind of as crisp as it's going to be. You wash it and it starts to take on more of the feel of the shirt itself. So these are all, this is where the nuance is, where it's going to be difficult for people that are rolling out DTF and other things like that to compete with what we're doing, because one, we have all that nuance with the production, but two, we also have put all of our DTG technology to use to scale this and do high volume and at speed. We will actually be able to do, once we're fully online, which within the next few weeks, we will have all of our machinery completely. We're like 99% there right now. We need a couple of things to just speed up the process a little more, but we will be orders of magnitude faster than what DTG can currently print.
And just so everybody's clear, like Digisoft is available right now, CustomCat, pretty much all the products. I mean, all the products you want, t-shirts, hoodies, activewear, all that stuff. It's available now, correct? Like if you sign up for CustomCat today, you're getting Digisoft prints.
Yeah, we as I said, we converted our entire factory. So every apparel product we have, plus we do some Digisoft on like bags and we have replaced some of our embroidery with Digisoft too.
Super cool.
So yeah, we have a full suite available today. Yeah, okay, I came prepared. I got a lot of prints here. We don't have to look at all of them, but so first of all, this is one that we're using to promote Digisoft, and really the vibrancy, the color, the clarity. I'm hoping I can make this.
It looks good. It looks really good.
If you can see in his glasses, that's the surface of the moon. So
that's awesome.
And the details of the craters. This is the kind of thing that you can achieve with Digisoft. The deep vibrant colors and the detail like that. These are the kinds of prints you can get with DTG, where like
I feel like that really illustrates kind of what DTG looks like. You guys see how that's really, it's really dull. Like those colors are really dull. That's on DTG. Just not that vibrancy.
So here's the same
Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Like the difference is incredible.
Night and day difference there. So printing red on a white hoodie is like notoriously difficult. You get this
red is so difficult. That might be like, in my experience, that might be the hardest with DTG to really get a nice red. It always looks pink. It always looks pink.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, you get this pink because it fades out into the garment. Whereas the Digisoft print, you're getting a full deep red, and you're also just getting a more crisp shirt. So there's that.
That's awesome.
This is an activewear. This is like a moisture wicking, dry fit shirt. Until now, until Digisoft, you couldn't print something like this on this garment. ETG just couldn't do it.
I always get that question, like, which print on demand has activewear? And I was always like, this is not really out there. It's kind of, there may be a few here and there, but now you guys have pretty much a full suite of dry fit and activewear type stuff.
What we have is kind of just the full suite of activewear products. So you know, this is a like a ladies performance t-shirt here.
Awesome.
You know, obviously this one's a long sleeve. The garment itself is black. We've got things like this, zip ups. We've got, this is another moisture wicking tank top. So we've got like hundreds of different products. I mean, maybe dozens for activewear, but we're adding a bunch more activewear products here in the next couple of weeks. And then just the last thing I'll show you, this is actually a nice embroidery, but what we can do with Digisoft is in the same place, you know, we can do a design that looks like that. The detail of the feather, the little pieces of it, you know, you can't get that here. So in some ways that's a matter of preference, but we think it just gives you a lot more flexibility where you can do full color designs with no limitations in an environment where you hadn't been able to do that before. So,
man, that's awesome. Well, I want to, you guys give it up for Mick Bassett from CustomCat. Thank you, man. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. And if you want to check out CustomCat and Digisoft printing for yourself, we'll leave a link in the description to sign up and start using Digisoft through CustomCat. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.